Right, hello everybody. Right, I've not done many of these videos so far for this for my new channel, but you know what, I thought today I'm going to do a little bit on the John Deere Gator 855D and a little bit about the Logic Flail. And as you can see from the shot at the start there, I've been in top of my field today, so it's all done. But cracking little bit of kit this. I've had it just over a year. People seem to go more for the Polaris. Don't ask me why. They are cheaper, so I get it. But the John Deere is a wicked bit of kit, really good bit of kit. It's got a little 855 diesel engine in it. This one's 2013, so not new by any standards. But actually, it's being replaced. I'll let you know what I'm replacing it with. Probably next week. Actually, it should be with me within the next week. But this is why, one of the reasons why I thought I'll do this little video. And if anybody's got a little bit of land and they're wondering about using a little utility vehicle to look after stuff, when, well, really you've got to look at one of these because they're absolutely ace. I've had new tyres and a lot fitted to it. Probably I've gone for the wrong tyres really, because I never really come in the field in the ring. But you've got this great little tipper at the back. I'll show you a bit more from that from the other side in a minute, because you can have a look at the engine. And inside you've got this cracking little cab, the typical John Deere Gator yellow seats. Obviously got seat belts, and I definitely wear mine when I'm on this hill. Not got much in terms of features really. You've obviously got the 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive. Obviously it's in 4 because I'm in the field at the moment. You've got a little horn, you've got some lights. This particular one is ready for the road. A lot of them aren't, but this one is. Basic stop and go, works on a belt system, so when you put your foot on the accelerator, you have to get the revs up a little bit, and then all of a sudden it cuts in and off you go. It's a little bit clunky, I would say, is probably the way to put it, but it's great. It works, it does the job, and it's great. So you can see there you've got the reverse, natural, you've got high mode and low mode on your gearbox there as well, and you've got your handbrake as well. Not known, I've got to be honest, for their brakes. You've got a little cubby in there if you want to put something in there like that. I normally put my phone inside there, little sort of glove box area. Normally always keep a little knife in there just in case you need to cut something when you're out and about. But we'll pop around the other side as well. So the front opening, you've got the doors open. You don't normally come with the doors, you have to have the doors added on. I went for glass doors. I know some of the new John Deere's come with the plastic doors. Personally, I don't like it. I love the glass doors. I do use this throughout the winter as well. So doesn't have heating though, but if when you're going along, once it heats up, you get the heat from the radiator, which is at the front there. So radiator in there, look. So you get that. There are these sort of primitive sort of ball bars on the front, and your lights, indicators. Indicators are on this side, as well as your hazard warning light. So if I jump in, yeah, it's a pretty nifty little place to be. You've got all your warning lights that you would need. So it lets you know if you've got bulbs out, whether you've got your seatbelt on, and then your battery and everything else. And then obviously, because it's a diesel, it's got the old glow plug lights on it as well. And if you want to start it up, it's... So they're not the quietest thing in the world. But boy, they've got a serious amount of power for what they are. You've got these cracking side mirrors as well, which are great. Yeah, and then if we go into here, we can lift it. So there you go, there's the engine. This is a Yanmar engine in this one by John Deere. Cracking bit of kit, got to be honest, it's been absolutely wicked. Not had any problems with it as such. I had probably more problems with the suspension, but then saying that, like I say, it's in 2013, so it's not a young vehicle by any stretch. And then what I use to obviously cut this grass, and as you can see, I've done it really quite tight so you can see the lines in it. Actually, I've gone down probably a bit too low, to be honest, but there we go. This is a Logic Flail. Okay, this is a I think this is what they call an MP, yeah, there we go, MFP 150. So it's quite a large flail. It's a bit wider than the Gator. It will just about, and I will be honest about this, if you've got a garage door, standard garage doors, it just about goes in garage doors. Let me just warn you of that. But this is a cracking bit of kit. So basically you've got this Honda motor on the back. I think it's a Honda, or is it Briggs & Stratton? It might be Briggs & Stratton actually. Got Vanguard around the top, so it could be that. Don't know much about engines, but anyway, it's cracking. The engine basically runs, so you don't need it. You can electronically, as you can see from there, you can electronically plug it into the cab if you want to, and I'm probably going to get that done on the new one, but I didn't get that done on this one. So the Flail, basically, it's like a big, well, it is basically a lawnmower, but underneath, as you can probably see if I do that, you can see the flails. There you go. And they just spin around really, really fast and just chomp everything up. They also mulch as well, so they're absolutely great for a little bit of mulching. Okay, I didn't cut this. I should have cut this a bit sooner. It's not too bad, but there are a couple of areas. In fact, I just pulled this out of the Flail actually to show you. But yeah, it's cracking. Unless you're out for about 3 hours, which I was once when I first started learning to use this because I was really, really slow. This tank will last around about 3 hours. Yeah, if you comment on any of this, then I can obviously tell you where I got them from. This one got from a cracking little company who independently buys them and sells them. This one was virtually new. It was second-hand when I got it. It was a year ago that I got it. And the JD was the same, really. The John Deere Gator was from Small Ridge, which is just only about 4 miles away from me in Cornwall. So there you go, a little bit about the John Deere 855D little Gator, and of course you've got the MPF 150 Logic Flail, which are both great pieces of kit. Never let me down. I have had them serviced. Cost a little bit of money, I suppose, but then saying that, if you've got land and you've got a bit of space and that lot, you've probably got money. So it's not the end of the world, but yeah, cracking bit of kit. And honestly, if you need a little utility vehicle to get around and just do stuff, these are great. And like I say, they are roadworthy. A little bit hard to get insured if you don't own a farm, but they are out there. You can find places that will do it. And it costs me just over £200 a year to insure it. That's any driver to drive it, and you can drive it. Of course, you can drive it on red diesel if you want to. I can't remember how many miles you're allowed to go if you do it on red diesel, but if you go on a lot more, then you know, if you put normal diesel in it, I think you can just run it as far as you want. It does about 30 mile an hour as a top speed on it. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like and share, please, and tell your friends. Don't forget to hit that bell icon and that lot if you want to be warned of more videos from me, and hopefully we can bring you loads of other stuff. It's not just going to be about farming, just my life in general, really. Little things that I do and end up doing that I think, do you know what, might be worth sharing those as a video, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Thanks ever so much for watching, and hopefully see you soon.